welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be kind of a dupe comparison kind of video. Now I didn't really want to talk about this palette because I know there's a lot of drama around it, but I didn't think it was that fair since the palette is very pretty and a lot of people did get it on their BoxyCharm. So I felt that maybe I should talk about it and maybe do a look just so that way people can see how wearable it is. And I did notice that that palette marks had sold out at a lot of places where they sell it. So I thought maybe I'd find something that I already had that kind of has the same kind of colors that you could use to kind of recreate some of the colors. It might not be the exact same colors, but you could get pretty close. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people already know, but the palette that I'm talking about is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal. And it's this little palette. It retails for $19 and it comes with a pretty good mirror. It's a really good package. It comes with 6 colors, very bright, very colorful. And the palette that I'm going to be kind of seeing if it's a dupe or comparing it to is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, number 4 I believe. I know a lot of the colors don't look exactly the same, but there is some colors that are very similar and that you can recreate a lot of the looks with this. So I'm going to be swatching them just so you can kind of see if they do look a lot alike or if they're super different. And if in case you didn't want to buy this palette and you couldn't find it, you could always go for like the NYX. Some of the colors are not super pigmented, but a lot of them are really good, especially if you use like a white base or if you use like a primer underneath. So just to kind of make the colors pop a little bit more. So let's get started. But before we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and you turn on the little notification button so that way you're the first to know when I upload. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here are the swatches of both of the palettes next to each other. As you can see, the NYX palette has a little bit less of a pigment, but once I put it in my eye, it works really good. I just have to kind of pack it on a little bit more and blend it. Also, the colors are not exactly the same, but once you put it on and you add a little bit layers and stuff like that, it works really well together, as you can see when I start doing the makeup. Okay, so I already have my eyelids primed and we're going to start with the color Is a Party. We're going to start from the inner corner and we're going to start brushing outward. Okay, it's not very pigmented. I'm going to go in with the yellow shade in the NYX palette. I'm going to go in and add a little bit of that green color. I'm going to say the Laura Lee side is a little more, not pigmented, but it doesn't look as patchy as the other side does. I'm going to go in with the color Damage Control.
My head's leading me astray, yeah, you follow nowhere. Getting deeper in the frame, I see your face, I feel the pain, but you chose the path I follow.
Now with the other side, we're gonna go in with this kind of lightish turquoisey kind of blue. I also kind of want to see if they blend as well as they swatch, because I know this side was a little bit more buttery whenever I was trying to swatch them, and they were very like not powdery but like very delicate, and this side wasn't swatching as good and it was very powdery. So we're gonna see what's good.
The lies that my heart believed in, but staring deep into your eyes makes it all forgiven. I feel my cover will be blown, my fears will grow.
I don't know if you can see, but this side is a lot patchier. And I'm using the same brush. And now we're going to go in with Karaoke, which is a really pretty cobalt color. And now with the NYX palette, we're going to go in with this blue. There's not as much fallout on the NYX palette than on the Laura Lee palette, but it is coming out more powdery and more patchy. Now with a smaller kind of flat packing brush, I'm going to go in with Hungover. And we're gonna add this kind of towards the end of the eye. And now I'm gonna take the purple on the NYX palette. Okay, now with concealer, I am gonna kind of go in with the inner part and just kind of cut the crease. Now it's okay if you go over a little bit of that purple. We are gonna blend it in. Let's do the other side. And now with another packing brush, a more flatter one, we're gonna go in with bottoms. No, we're gonna go in with drinks, and we're gonna work in from the inner corner to towards the middle. Now we're gonna go in with this orange one in the corner.
I've been walking through the rain, don't know where I'm going. My head's leading me astray.
Between those two colors, we're gonna go in with the color bottoms up.
Getting deeper in the frame, I see your face, I feel the pain, but you chose the path.
This pink is not very blendable. Let's try the other eye. And now with the makeup wipe, we're gonna clean up. Well, I will say that the NYX side didn't have as much fallout as the Laura side. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and did the foundation, added a little bit of color on the bottom. I did orange, a little bit of that cobalt blue, and then the purple on both sides. And I added some lashes. I did a little bit of a nude lip. If you look at them together kind of from far, they look like they're the same colors. Obviously if you get a little bit closer, then you'll be able to see that they're not the exact same. This side did go a little bit more patchy than the Laura palette, but all in all, I think if you get the NYX palette, you could still create the same kind of looks that if you were to get the Laura palette. And honestly, I think it's a pretty good dupe and a lot cheaper. Not that much, like $5, but still it's cheaper. Yeah, that's the finished look. If you guys have any comments or if you think there's better dupes out there, make sure you put it down in the comment section. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you like and subscribe, and that's it. Bye.